Hey, what's up everyone? It's Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Just getting finished doing a workout here. It's really hot outside. It's in the early 90s, like 92, 93. Here in the gym, it's in the 80s. So just got done doing the workout, a little sweaty, a little dead. But I had a few minutes here where I could do a video, get it thrown up on the website real quick, and help somebody out. Now, the question today actually comes from a post on my Facebook page. If you guys search out Primal Athlete Training Center, or if you just go to Primal ATC, you'll see the little Facebook banner on the right. You can just click like and get all these updates sent right to your Facebook. Today's question comes from somebody who is having a really hard time getting their hips, I don't know if you want to say underneath them, or really having a hard time feeling their hips snap and feeling their hips pop at the end of their throw. And it's happening in both the shot put and the discus. So, what I wanted to do, let me get some of this crap out of the way. There we go. What I wanted to do is touch on a few things that could be happening. Now, if it was just happening in the shot put, that would kind of have my brain going a few ways. If it was just happening in discus, that again would just have my brain going through all these different things that could be wrong. Because it's happening in both the shot put and discus, it tells me that this is probably either an issue with your blocking leg or it's an issue with timing and opening up. Now, what we want to look for and what you want to do is, if you're having trouble getting your hips into the throw, really feeling that push and really feeling that pop in the throw, it's one of two things. Number one, it might be the non-throwing, your blocking leg. Here's what I mean. If your blocking leg, okay, you're in the power position, a picture I'm in mid-air right now, I'm floating back in the glide, or I'm just about to land from that mirror turn in the discus. If you're landing and your back foot is coming down late, meaning that instead of being back here, the foot comes down late, or the foot is bent, very similar problems. Either the foot comes down straight but it's late, or the foot comes down and it's bent, you'll notice what happens is that your weight starts to shift towards the front of that circle. And when the weight shifts toward the front of the circle, now when you go to throw, your weight is already shifted and you don't have any snap with the hips. You're basically already extended and you're just trying to stand up real quick. There's no pop, there's no explosion. Your hips, because your leg is already extended and your weight's already forward, you have nothing to push with. You have nothing behind those hips, so you can't feel that snap. That might be one issue. Way to correct it, try to get those feet down at the same exact time with that non-throwing, that blocking leg with a slight bend to it. So as you come out of the glide, you want both feet to hit and land at the same time. You come out of that mirror turn, you want both feet to hit or land at the same time. That way one's not landing late and your weight is shifting. The other thing that might be happening, it might be a timing issue when you're in the power position. If you land in a perfect power position, okay, both feet landed at the same time, your weight is all the way back, but your timing or your progression, I guess you could say, from the ground up is off. Like, for example, if you turn the hips before you turn the foot, the same problem will occur, where your weight will start to shift and you're not throwing the hips into it. So that's probably what's happening. And again, you just have to work on that power position. When you land, you have to make sure that you land in that power position correctly with your weight back, both feet at the same time or just slightly after. Okay, just a real slight difference afterwards of that back foot landing. So you want to, again, land in the proper power position, weight over the foot, feet hitting the ground at the same time, arm back, moving from the ground up, turning the feet, extending the knee, and then popping the hips. Make sure the timing is down pat. This is summertime. This should be the off season. You might have a meet or two to go to here or there, but this is your off season. okay? So make sure this is the time when you can break down that throw into its smallest parts. You might take one entire day, one whole day, where you just go out without a shot put and you just work on timing. You work on extending and going from the ground up. Feet, knee, leg, butt, hip, shoulders, head, pull the left arm in. When you just go through what we've done here on the website, you know, many different times, and what you've seen on the YouTube videos, working from the ground up. You might take a day, you might take a week. Right now, my throwers are just standing and doing releases, bringing the left arm in and doing easy releases. Who cares how far it goes? All right, these throws that my guys are doing are only going like 12 feet. Okay, so don't worry about how far it goes. Worry about teaching yourself proper positions. Worry about teaching yourself proper timing. This is when you should do it. It's the off season. Work on the small things. The small things, when added up, result in big changes, result in big corrections and big throws. All right, guys, so if you want, there's another option for you. Leave questions, leave comments right on the Facebook page. So you can find us at primalatc.com. You can leave comments there. You can find us on YouTube and leave comments right underneath the YouTube video. You can find us on Facebook and leave comments there. Guys, if you haven't heard of Primal Athlete Training Center and primalatc.com, if you have teammates that don't know what it is, if this is maybe your first time visiting the site, you have to keep checking back in and you have to keep coming back here for more. Every day we're going to put up a video Monday through Friday for you guys to check out. That way you can take the information out into the circle now during the summertime when there's no pressure on you and improve your throw and get the unfair advantage over the other guys and girls that might not pick up a shot put or might not pick up a weight or a hammer or a discus for another 6 months. This is when you get the unfair advantage, and this is where you find out the drills and the exercises that you can do on a daily basis. So keep checking in for more.